Well, hello, fly babies. It's me, Flylady Kat, and I'm here today to help you have peace in your life, control in your home, and to learn how to finally love yourself. Today, we're going to talk about jobs for children. What does that mean? It means what can your kids do in the house to contribute? How do you keep from overloading them or not giving them enough? So that's what we're going to talk about today. I'd like to take a couple of minutes to say hello to everyone before we get started. And I see people jumping on, so hopefully I'll get some hellos in just a sec. Here we go. Jessica B. Hi, how are you this morning? Julie Phelps. Good afternoon from Tallahassee, my Tallahassee lassie. Erin Brewer, I'm glad you loved them. Melissa Correa, good morning or good afternoon. Shirley Jandro, hello. Farmer Mima's here. Tammy Stiles, Panchima Thamali, Antonio Sasser, Julie B, Steliuk from Esther in Scotland, Stacy Moore, Andrea Martins, Ann Kay from Denmark, Andrea's from New Jersey. Hello everyone, good morning. I hope that you're getting a good connection. My computer is saying that it's not a great connection, so I'm hoping it's good enough for you. Please let me know if that's happening. Rachel McKee, checking in. Mystical Heart, hello. No one else? Let's see, Karen M, hello. Okay. Jillian McRae, Solly M, aw, sweet. Louisa, Jazz's mama, hi, from France. Rachel McKee, looks okay. All right, well, good. Okay, so we're going to say a few more hellos and that's it. Jackie and company from Ireland, top of the morning to you, or whatever it is over there right now. Sally Villacis, hello, Kat. Oh, you like my lip color? Berry Bliss. Mine went offline for a bit, but it's fixed now. Okay, good. Genevieve Vanesh, good evening from Belgium. Oh, it's evening, okay. Lantonia Wortham, I've never been to Belgium. I'd like to go there. Hello from Fairfield, right next to the Northern California fires. Be safe, be safe. I know that's affecting your air quality too. Lindsay Van Dusen from snowy Idaho. Solly M from Trinidad. Teresa Cheney, hello. Oh, goodness. Doing dishes after dinner, Karen. Awesome. Doing the dishes. The Amish Marine's wife, hello from Atlanta, Georgia. A little peachy. Okay, here's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about jobs for children. Lindsay got the pickup done on her lunch hour, I think, at the gas station. So good for you, honey. All right, we're going back to the sidetracked home executives. When you're a sidetracked home executive, you're an SHE, a she, right? And in here, she talked about things that children can do. 8 o'clock in Denmark. Okay, Anne. Well, good evening. I hope you're all nice and cozy. It's not too chilly over there. I know it is, actually. Anyway, so these are the things that little kids can do. And we're going to start with 3-year-olds. Yes. Pre-kindergartners. Yes. So a 3-year-old can get dressed and they can put away their pajamas. They can brush their hair. Unless it's really long girl hair, they can brush their hair. They can make their bed, but they'll need help. They can fold clothes like washcloths and the small articles like that, and they'll think they're so big. They can empty the dishwasher, but they'll need help. Maybe, just the little plastic dishes if they have any. They can clear their plates, which I've always said, if you're big enough to walk and carry a dish, you can help clear the table after dinner and put your dish in the dishwasher. They can empty waste baskets. That's part of your basic weekly plan, weekly home blessing hour. They can help a 3-year-old. They can pick up toys before bed, and they can help with story time. So that's what a 3-year-old can do. And that's just an average 3-year-old, okay? Now a 5-year-old can do all of those things as well as set the table if you're still doing that, and I know some of you do. Clean the bathroom sink, that's part of your morning swish and swipe. Help clean and straighten the closets and drawers. Yes, they can, 5 years old. Clean up after a pet. Absolutely, they can do that. One less thing for you, they can clean. Remember, jobs done imperfectly still bless the family. They can feed the pet if it doesn't require opening a can. And of course, you wouldn't give them a 20-pound bag unless you had a scoop in there and say 2 scoops or whatever. They can dust the furniture in a room. I always recommend using something like a Swiffer duster or a feather duster. Not any detailed dusting, just a little fluffiness. They can vacuum a room, their room. They can help put groceries away. Never thought of that, did you? Now, what can a 7-year-old do? Well, they can do all the things we just listed, plus they can empty the garbage. That's the kitchen garbage. They can do that unless you overfill it. They can sweep the sidewalks, the walk from the front porch to the driveway. They can help in the kitchen after dinner. That means they can help wipe the table, sweep the floor, little things. They can help make their lunch for school. And especially nowadays, this was written in the 80s, we have all the little prepackaged things. They can pick one from this basket and one from this basket and one from this basket, pop them in their lunch, right? And especially if you make sandwiches ahead and freeze them, they can do their whole lunch. What else can they do? They can do their schoolwork on their own. They can clean out the car. So when we're having Friday today, you can give them a bag and say, go clean out the car. They can take all the stuff out of the car. And they can do their piano lessons or whatever kind of lessons that they have all on their own when they're 7 years old. Now, when they're 8 years old, they can do all of those things, plus they can wash the bathroom mirrors. Another one of your weekly home blessing things, especially with the easy things we have today, microfiber cloths. Get one wet, one dry, wipe the spot, dry the spot. And it comes out shiny every time. They can wash windows. Again, inside the house, microfiber, wipe it wet with a wet one, wipe it with a dry one. They can do that. They might not be able to reach really high, but they can do the lower windows, right? They can wash floors with small areas like the bathroom, maybe the guest bathroom. They can, well, it says polish shoes, but we don't polish shoes anymore. But if we did, think of the tactile and the motor skills that takes, the motor skills. So they can do those kinds of things. Now, as your children grow older, more responsibility can be given to them. Use your judgment when assigning jobs. Wash the car, mow the yard, make dessert, paint, clean the refrigerator, work in the yard, do the ironing, fix an entire meal, do the grocery shopping. So that's what I wanted you to hear from me today. These things can be done. Now, in the way we do it now, we have zones, so you can also assign zones to your children. And I wouldn't recommend too heavy of work for them, just a little, like 4 little things in a zone, but you can give them a zone. So let's say that you wanted your children to do the kitchen, the living room, and the playroom, all right? Then you have 2 children. I would make 3 zone cards, the kitchen card, and let's say the bathroom too. I'd make 4 cards, a bathroom card, a kitchen card, a living room card, and a playroom card. And on that card, I would put 4 things. So the kitchen card would include emptying the dishwasher, would include sweeping the floor, would include taking out the garbage, and would include wiping the counters. I mean, that's just an example. You don't have to use those particular jobs. You can pick any jobs. The bathroom, make sure the towels are hung up. Make sure the sink is wiped out. Make sure the toilet is swished. Swish and swipe. And what else could they do? Make sure all the toothpaste and all those things, the clutter, is put in the drawer. So that's 4 things in the bathroom. The living room, fluff the pillows. Put the games away. What else could they do? Vacuum. They don't have to do it every day. Just do, maybe you might want to make them pick up every day in each one of the zones. But then the cleaning part could come on the day you want them to do that. But vacuum and pick another thing in there. I don't know, pick up all the other toys. Okay, and then the playroom, the same thing. Pick up the toys, straighten the shelves, vacuum, and make sure the furniture is back where it goes or whatever. I'm just giving you weird things. And it depends on the age of the child, but those would be the zones. And what you would do is say, okay, this week, this is your zone and this is your zone. You get 1, you get 2. And you do it every single day, except on Saturday or on Thursday or whatever. I want you to vacuum and I want you to sweep, whatever, right? Okay, so I'm going to open it up for questions. We've been talking now. We've been online for about 10 minutes. I saw some pop by, but I was talking. I didn't want to stop. So let me go back and try to catch those while we're doing this. Okay. Shelley said hi from Washington. Okay, Sandy Villisis. I don't know how to pronounce your last name. Villisis. My problem with my 13-year-old daughter and 6-year-old son is that I won't like how they do the chores because according to me, they are not done right. I realize this is something I need to accept. And I probably already addressed that since you put the question out. Jobs done imperfectly still bless the family. People are going to do, children especially, are going to do it to their level. Don't expect perfection and don't break their hearts over it and don't cause them to never want to work again. Make them proud of what they've done. You know what their capabilities are. Now, of course, they can do it perfectly, but don't expect perfection. My goodness, I don't expect perfection out of you. Don't expect perfection out of your children. Just let them clean. Let them be happy. Let them enjoy being part of the family. Don't put that burden on them, please. Okay? All right. So let's see what else we've got here. Julie B., my 7-year-old granddaughter told me she was too young to clean. Wahaha, like that was going to work. Love it. Hazel Eyes Lee, hi. I was just loading some of my own Flybaby videos on here and saw you were live. Yay! Happy to have you, Hazel Eyes Lee. Pat Fisher, hi. Antonio Sasser, what to do with teenagers that have loads of homework and say they can't help because of that? I would ask their teachers how long the homework actually should take. Because kids have a way of manipulating things so they don't have to do other things. So I would say, how much homework are you giving my children? Are you giving them 3 hours of homework every night? You know, or all the different teachers, if they have 6 teachers and each one gives them 20 minutes and they've got 4 to 6 things of homework, and yeah, they might really have a lot, but unlikely. Sandy says heart. Mandy R. Hi from Maine. I am a messy artist and mom of young kids, and your videos are helping me finally get order in my home. You're welcome. Louisa from France. How do I get them to clean and keep clean their rooms? Any suggestions? Yes. You have to be the happy policeman, the happy cop. Remember the happy cop versus the crappy cop, right? So you're a cop, you're a policeman, you're standing at a 4-way intersection, and you've all been there, and the light goes out, and the cop comes, and he stands there, and he's in a bad mood. You go. No, come on, stop. And you're like, oh my God, I can't wait to get through this scary guy. And then sometimes you get the happy cop. He's like, come on, good job, how you doing? Go, no, stop, and he's happy. Well, that's what you can be. You're going to coordinate this, Louisa, because you are the CEO of your home. So you're going to ask them to clean their room. And when you say clean a room, that's very generic. You're going to ask them to put their shoes in the closet and come tell you when they get it done so you can look. And then you can look and you say, outstanding. Oh, could you please put your stuffed animals in the toy box? And then you go back and you say, come tell me when you get it done. And they do it. Okay, so they finally get their room clean. And then every night before bed, part of the before bed routine is to pick up your room. Pick up your room and just tell them the more you have to pick up, the longer it's going to take. And I'm only giving you 5 minutes. And after 5 minutes, whatever's left on the floor, I get to take and put away for a week. I mean, you have to give them an incentive to want to say to themselves, I need to, instead of you saying you need to. They need to change and say, wow, I need to. We're going to lose this for a week, right? Welcome, Tracy B. Happy to have you here today. Marion R. Hello, darling. Sometimes they leave their beds unmade when they leave for school. Should I leave it till after school or make them? Don't make their beds. Don't make their beds. Leave it till after school and say, tomorrow, I want you to make your bed when you first get out of it in the morning. Go potty and then go make your bed. Please don't leave it unmade. Again, I know you can do it. I'm pulling for you. You got to be on their side, all right? Plaid Sheep, hi, you're late. You're in trouble. Go in the corner. No, you're not. I needed to hear this today. Last day of fall break, and my house is not happy. It's a mess. It's okay. It's okay. You have a plan. Hi from Kansas. So happy day. Any questions about this? Hi there, Kat. Happy Friday, Tammy Moore. Hello. Any questions about what we're talking about today? No? Okay. Well, I've had a lot of people ask me what do kids need to do? And let's talk about the routines for children while we're on this. What's a routine for a child? Lindsay Van Dusen was distracted as a child. She would spend a day cleaning her room and revealed and revel in it. It got so messy I didn't understand upkeep. Yeah, that's why you need a happy cop in there, right? Saying, come on, pick your shoes up and put them in the closet. You got 2 minutes, go. Right? CRW, my 10-year-old will do what I ask of him, but not with that exaggerated sighs and grumbling under his breath. Ignore those. Just ignore them. Just pretend like you didn't hear it and say, oh, you're doing such an awesome job, right? How do I change his attitude about it? That's how. You just ignore that. You don't reward that, right? Laura A. Hi, oh, happy day. Oh, you guys are friends. Welcome. Wonderful. All right, so let's talk about the jobs that they do first thing in the morning before bed, right? Because it's part of what jobs children do. In the morning routine. You do your morning routine, and then you wake your children up and you say, okay, time for your morning routine. So the first thing you're going to do is go potty and then make your bed. And see, now you've done everything, right? So you can oversee until this becomes habit for them. Make your bed. And all you have to do is get in it, or before you get out of it, do snow angels under the covers so all the sheets are straight. Slide out the side, pull the covers up, and put your pillow at the top. That's all you have to do. We are not expecting perfection. Unless you have a real estate lady coming to look at your house that day, it doesn't matter. Let it go. Let them be proud of their accomplishments. As they get older, they'll do better and better. The next thing they're going to do is brush their teeth and wash their face. Get the sleep out of their eyes. Dry their face. Hang the towel up. Take their PJs off. If they're dirty, they go in the hamper. But if they're clean, fold them up and put them in their drawer or hang them on their peg or whatever you've arranged. Then come in the kitchen and have breakfast. Oh, get their clothes on. I forgot. Get their clothes on. They don't have to have their shoes on, because if kids are going to school, I recommend shoes by the front door. It's up to you, but that's what I recommend because they always lose them. Then come have breakfast, and you can give them breakfast. You're right there. And then when that's done, everybody who's going to school puts their clothes on. Puts their shoes on. They look. You double check that they've got their lunch. That's your responsibility till they're responsible. They made their lunches last night. Get your lunch. Get your backpack, and you already know that all their homework's in there because you oversaw that last night if they're little. Okay. We've got a couple more questions here. Hi, Kelly L. I think I already told you hi. Clumsy, crafty, and crystally. I have a 2-month decluttered party tonight. Wait, I have a 2-month decluttered party tonight. What does that mean? What is one main thing I can pass on to parents? Oh, you're having a decluttered party? That's amazing. Okay. What is one thing I can pass on to parents to get them to pique their interest? A family member is cluttered too, and she's raising a tween. I'd say the number one thing that you want to talk about to people who are cluttered and need to help get uncluttered is routines and 15-minute increments. That's my number two things. Number 1 and 2. That's what I'd say. Okay. Doreen Ostgarden. It was easier when daughter was younger. Now a college student, I often have to just close her bedroom door. She does get to a point when it even drives her crazy and she cleans it. Yeah, she probably just needs some help at this point because she's grown. So you're going to say to her, I'm using this Flylady system. You might like it for your room. It makes it so easy. It's kind of like doing your project over a whole semester instead of cramming it into 1 week. And it's never hard. You're never going to spend more than a few minutes a day in your room. It'll always look good. You want me to show you how? That's what you do. Or send her to this site. Hazel Eyes Lee, I can't get my 2 off their tablets and laptop, driving me mad. My 7 and 5-year-old daughter is very much like me. My 7.5-year-old daughter is very much like me. How do you get kids off their laptop? You make them want to. You create a need in them. And the one way that you can create a need in kids getting off their laptop and getting their things done is saying, hey, we've got a new program, kids, where you're all sitting around dinner table. Everybody's agreed, the parents are agreed on this. We've got a new program. We're going to get our house in order, and you guys get to help because you're part of the family. And I'm really excited for you, and I'm pulling for you because I know you can do it, because I'm going to give you every day 15 minutes to do blah. And when you're done, I'm going to be so proud of you. But if you don't get it done, unfortunately, you're going to lose your tablet for the end of the night. So I'm pulling for you. Your 15 minutes starts now. Give me your tablet so you can go get it done. And when the 15 minutes is up, come back here and collect your tablet. But I'm going to have to see what you did. Go! You got to do something to make them want to do it. And get them so that is the tool you can use to work with. Is their actual thing that they love so much. Okay. and this is Lee again, she enjoys helping, but this is her 7.5-year-old, but when it suits, and she also is quite messy. I have to spend 5 minutes twice a day giving her room a rescue. Could be worse. We're now decluttering, and that's helping. Yep, from now on, she takes 5 minutes to give her room a rescue. She does it. It's her room. You oversee it. It's not perfectly, but you oversee it and make sure she does it. It's important because if you do it, she learns zip, okay? And she doesn't appreciate what it takes to get there. Sandy Velasquez says, I want to throw a decluttering party for my basement. I didn't know that was a thing. Me neither. Karen M., I'm working on kids' routines. I know it'll make such a difference if I can get on top of that. Yes, it will make a difference. But remember, they're their routines, not your routines. And you have to expect the level that they're going to be able to deliver and encourage, and again, create the need in them. Not your need, their need, okay? I have been decluttered for 2 months, and I'm going to pass on information about Flylady. Crystal, that's so awesome. I'm so excited for you. But you know what? I want to go back to Sandy talking about throwing a decluttering party. You know, why not have a decluttering party? If you have 3 friends and all of them have a cluttered room, why not have a decluttering party where you have 4 people working for 15 minutes? That's a whole hour decluttering each other's rooms. And you know what? The other people will be less sentimental about the things that you need to keep, throw away, or give away. So I don't know. It's an idea. You might not like your friends afterwards. All right, let's see. But thanks, Crystal. That's a great idea. Renata Shaptise. I'm multitasking. I'm at the gym and listening. That's good multitasking. I don't really encourage multitasking a lot because we're not good at it, but that you can do. I'm proud of you. Pin Pixie. Hi, Flylady Kat. Love this topic. I'm glad you love it. Kelly L. I love this topic too. I find it so hard to stick to any sort of routines though. It's self-discipline. Watch my video from yesterday, Kelly. I think you were there, but if you weren't, watch the discipline video, right? Self-discipline. Dancing for Joy is enjoying this topic about children. Ginger Rogers, some of my fondest childhood memories are cleaning alongside my mother and singing songs. Yes, Ginger, it's a way of being. It's a way of being that's like the happy cop, right? Versus the crappy cop. We're going to be happy. We're going to enjoy this. This is part of life. Find something about it to love. Just like I talked about being the dishes diva. Find something about it to love. Okay, we're going to talk real quick about morning and evening routines for children. Morning routines for children are, I think I went through it, but I'm going to go through it again. Get up in the morning. No, I did go through the morning routine. Stop. We're going to go to the evening routine now. Evening routine is after dinner, at some point, decide when their program is over or their game is over or whatever, and realize that it's 20 minutes before that, and now's the time. Don't wait till it's over. Now's the time to say, in 20 minutes, we're going to start our before bed routine, right? And then 5 minutes before it's over, say, in 5 more minutes, we're going to start our before bed routine, and you will have already discussed what that is. And what that is we're going to pick up our toys for 5 minutes. Whatever's left, I get to take and keep for a week. So 5 minutes, go, right? And then after that, it's bath time, brushing their teeth, brushing their teeth, taking a bath, maybe washing their hair, getting on their pajamas, putting their dirty clothes in the wash, hanging their towel up, picking out a story, making sure their homework is in their backpack and their shoes are with their backpack. That's it. There's not a lot to do. But pick up their toys for 5 minutes, and that might be the living room. If they have more stuff in their bedroom, then you're going to have them put 4 things away in their bedroom. Find a home for 4 things, and that will build. So each night, it might be 8 things, 12 things, 16 things, because all those things have homes, and they know where those homes are because their little minds are like sponges. All right, any more questions or concerns? And then we're going to go. It's already 23 minutes. Let's see. Kim Girl. Trying to remember your first name. Sorry, I can't remember. Oh, Rachel. I think it's Rachel. Finally happy to say, or is it Beth? Finally happy to say, mother-in-law is in town. I have time to declutter now. Yay. What does that mean? She's in town and that gives you more time? Is she keeping the kids? I don't know. Sandra Langford, finally caught you live. I'm starting again and some time away from Flylady Method. Love your videos. Thank you for doing them. You're very welcome. Jamie Owens, I'm so happy I caught you live. You're very welcome. Caldwell Crew. Hey, Kat. Hi, and I know you gave me your name and I can't remember it. I'm so sorry. I need to make a list of everybody's names. I'm having a hard time remembering. Lindsay Van Dusen, my husband just called from work needing a receipt for tires on the car, not in the glove box or file cabinet. Oh, I'm so looking forward to being organized. We'll rewatch what I missed today. Thanks. You're welcome. You will be organized one of these days. Rachel. Okay, I was right the first time, Rachel. Karen M. When their rooms are so trashed and disorganized, I feel like I have to fix it all first before I starting them untidy. No, you do not. If their rooms are so trashed, then you go park your little carcass right on their bed and you direct them. Make sure they have a snack and water before you start. They're feeling good. You're going to go in the room. You're going to have 3 containers, throw away, put away, give away. You're going to sit on the bed and say, okay, I'm giving you 5 minutes to pick up all the trash. Do you know what trash is? You do. I know you do. So pick up the trash. And then you can say, oop, there's some. Oop, there's some. And try to keep them in one area at a time. And when the timer goes off, say, wow, look how much trash you got. Great, let's put that over to the side. Now you've got 5 minutes to pick up all your stuffed animals or whatever the most thing is. And you're the happy cop, right? It's a happy time. We're having fun with mom, but you're not doing it. They're doing the physical movement. They're creating the memory muscle. They're learning how to do it, right? And then the next thing is clothes. Let's put all the dirty clothes in the basket. You've got 5 minutes, go. If you've done that, the only thing you probably have left are shoes and maybe some of those itty-bitty toys. So you might do 5 more minutes. And then I want you to think seriously about how many clothes they have and how many toys they have. Chances are they have too many of each. I'd recommend cutting their toys down by about 1/3. They won't know the difference. You just go through the toys when they're not home, and if they aren't there, they won't know. And you take the ones you know they don't play with that just create clutter and they don't ever play with, put those in the garage in a box they can't see in. And then when they say, Mom, where's my dinosaur? You say, gee, I don't know. I'll look for that for you tomorrow. Go get it out. And they want that and find something else they don't want. Clothes, they just grow so fast, and we just buy new stuff and just stuff it in their drawers, and they can't fit their clothes in, and they're frustrated. Or if things hang up, they can't reach the hanger. They can't reach it. They need a lower bar. There's all kinds of things you can do that will really help your children. Too many shoes, too many toys, too many, just too much. That's my suggestion. But don't clean it for them. Create memory muscle, okay? All right, let's see where I was. That was Karen M. Rachel Kim Girl says, I have 3 kids under 5. Congratulations, what a blessing. Genevieve Van Nash, it's thanks to Kimmy from She's in Her Apron that I found you. Thank you for all your great advice. You're very welcome. I totally love Kimmy with all my heart. Louisa in France, thanks, I can't wait to try this out. Marielle Forrest, I love your calm, peaceful, and gentle demeanor. That's why I love watching your videos. Oh, honey. Okay, Shelly K, my kids' rooms are really bad too. I can't even walk in. Well, Shelly, you know what to do now. Anupma, this is the most important lesson I wanted to learn. You're very welcome. Hazel Liza Lee, thank you so much for the tip. I know you're right. I really need to get my before bed routine fine-tuned, start preparing at a decent hour. That way I can encourage the children to start theirs. That's right. And it's very important that you get enough sleep. That's the #1 thing that's going to help your attitude. It is. Antonia Sasser, I wish my mother knew about you long time ago. Her house and her life would have been so much better today. You've helped me so much. Thank you. You're so welcome. Karen M. Yeah, far too many toys. That's my project. I want to do it.